So this slide is about the wave kinematics, and this is about how we describe the most basic form of a wave, okay, which can be expressed by a sine function, a sinusoidal function, okay, which gives you, which returns the amplitude of the wave as a function of space and time. Okay. This is shown here for a one-dimensional example where you only have one direction. Okay, it's x is the direction, and the lowercase t is the time. So now you can describe a wave. You have three fundamental properties of this. Okay, the first is the wave amplitude, and the amplitude measures, it's half the wave range. It's from the minimum to the maximum of the wave. Here on the left you can see a simple animations of three different waves, blue one, a red one, and a green one. And you can measure the vertical distance between the wave crest and the wave trough, okay? And half of that is called the wave amplitude. The second property is the wavelength, and the wavelength with this symbol delta, okay? And the wavelength just measures the distance between neighboring wave crests. Okay, you take a photo of the wave and you measure the distance in meters. Wave period is the time it takes between one wave crest and the next wave. So you measure it with a stopwatch. Okay? Then you can also have a phase, which is this little additional symbol there, and this one just tells you what is at time zero, what is the start amplitude. So that's what we're talking about, and a derived property is something we call the phase speed, and it's the ratio between wavelength and wave period, lambda over the capital T, and this is at the speed at which the wave propagates in space. And look at these three waves here on the left side, and you can see that they all propagate at the same speed. Okay, they propagate from left to right at the same speed. Okay, so related properties, and we will not be using that very often, but one is the wave range. It's 2 times the amplitude. And we will use that in the context of tides, because there's something known as the tidal range. It's 2 times the amplitude. And then there are associated properties. 2 pi over the wavelength is called wave number, and 2 pi over the period is called the wave frequency. All right.